Hey y'all, so this is the episode we've all been waiting for. Tonight we're going to do something different. I have a flight at 5 a.m., so I can't watch this episode twice. So I'm going to be watching this in real time. So you're going to be getting my real, authentic reactions as I'm watching. Pardon the background, it's a thunderstorm behind me. You might see some lightning flash in the background. So the name of this episode is Dinner Party from Hell Part 2. Now if you've been watching Housewives since season 1, Dinner Party from Hell Part 1 was with Camille versus Kyle. Kyle! I had to do it at least once for this episode because it's a special one. But yeah, it was Camille versus Kyle, and they had that crazy psychic too. And just everyone at the table was flipping out. So my expectations are very high for this, so they better deliver. Anywho, let's get into the episode. So unfortunately, we start the episode with Dorit and her creepy husband, PK. She got in a shipment of dresses for her new line, which is going to be focused on wedding dresses. I'm guessing she's designing them, but now she's going to be trying on every dress. Unfortunately, I can't fast forward this, so I'm forced to watch it. PK did not just say, "Oh, honey, it's off the chain." I'm 30 seconds in and this scene is already going on too long. So they're trying to figure out a name for Dorit's wedding line, and PK is giving some terrible ideas, and we see Dorit in her confessional complaining that PK has to be involved in everything she does. I'm pretty sure he's doing that because he's funding everything. Oh, so he's naming each wedding dress, not the name of her company. Okay, I get it. What I'm getting from this scene is they are both made for each other because they're both narcissists. So they're on a topic about the superstition that if you have a vow renewal ceremony, that eventually your marriage is going to end. And PK disagrees with this and says other things contribute to the end of a marriage, like infidelity for one. And then Dorit, of course, brings up Erika Jane because that's what she's dealing with right now is infidelity. I mean, infidelity should be the least of her worries right now. I love how they segued that conversation to Erika's business, though. Lord, and now Dorit's in her confessional trying to explain to us why she talks so much. And she's blaming PK by saying that he's the real talker and she can never get a word in. So when she's out in public, she feels free to talk as much as she likes. Okay, girl. And thank God we're on to the next scene. We are at Sutton's new house. I'm not sure if that's still Kyle's house, but they give us the sticker price and it's $5.3 million. Sutton has money. I'm starting to think she may be the richest housewife on here. Y'all saw that lightning? Damn, that's cool. I love this backdrop. So I think this is Sutton's new house. So it's 6,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 5 baths. Oh, so her house isn't finished yet, and she's just showing Kyle how far the progress has gotten. Kyle just care about that rent check. She's like, "Oh, your house ain't done yet? Okay, more money for me." So they're outside in Sutton's backyard, and Kyle asks her, how does she feel after Lisa Rinna's dinner? Particularly when Erika went off on her. Sutton says she's been using kid gloves with Erika. And Sutton says when she saw that dadgum doo-doo finger of Erika pointing her face, it made her realize that Erika is not as fragile as she thought. And like I said, it's all an act. That was the real Erika coming out. I'm glad Sutton is seeing it. Sutton says she didn't appreciate being called small town. And honestly, it doesn't make sense because Erika's from a small town. She says she's disappointed and feels betrayed by Erika, and production lets us know that they were really cool in the beginning, like 3 months ago. Ooh, and Sutton says she's ready for a hardcore conversation with Erika and to tell her that she ain't buying it, like the rest of us. Sutton is telling Kyle all this, but I feel like Kyle's gonna go run straight to Erika like Lisa Rinna did. What I think is funny also is we see Sutton and Kyle's confessionals back to back, and the producer asks him the same question. Why do you think Erika would not say all the details about the car accident at first? And Kyle, of course, is defending Erika still. And then Sutton is like, well, she's saying this because that's a part of Tom's defense. Duh. Sutton is all of us right now watching this. Kyle has this look on her face saying, I can't wait to tell Erika this. I like Kyle, but she's still a snake. Next scene we're with Crystal, and she always cooking something. That duck looked good though. So she's having a few of the ladies over. We see Erika getting there first, and I like what Erika has on. She's looking expensive so far in this episode. So Kathy Hilton arrives, and then after that, Garcelle. I love what Garcelle is wearing. She has stepped it up so much this season. I'm gonna say that every episode. Garcelle has stepped it the fuck up for her second season. But anywho, Kathy's letting us know in her confessional that she's prepping for this dinner she's having for all the ladies. I'm pretty sure later in the episode, and that's where, Erika's gonna go off. But yeah, she's bragging about how her dinners give Martha Stewart realness. Like Baccarat crystal wine glasses. I'm so poor. Just looking at Crystal's food, I am just so excited we finally get to see seasoned food on Beverly Hills. Like you see duck, you see fried rice, pancakes, dumplings. I'm hungry. So of course as they're eating, Lisa Rinna's launch party comes up and Crystal's asking Garcelle how she feels afterward. Wow, there's a whole hurricane going on behind me. Enjoy! So of course the topic of Lisa Rinna's launch party comes up and Crystal is asking Garcelle how she feels about it afterward. So they're talking about how Dorit talks too much, and Kathy's like, she shouldn't really be angry about that because we all joke about it. And then production rewinds and shows Kathy making a joke, but you see Dorit's face that she's not really enthused about it. I think people are scared to come for Kathy Hilton. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna come for Kathy, so it's okay for her to do it. But when Garcelle does it, then it's a problem, I guess, for Dorit. Erika brings up Sutton, and to Erika, she thinks that Sutton is kicking her while she's down. But I think Sutton is actually holding her accountable because her ass is lying. She's calling Sutton judgmental and selfish. All the while, I'm waiting for Garcelle to interject because that's not what Sutton was doing. Ooh, this dinner kind of turned a little bit elitist. Like they're talking about country clubs, and I'm guessing a few of them are all part of one, and they say they've never heard of Sutton. I wish Garcelle speak up. I mean, she's saying in her confessional, like, someone's only important if you know who they are. Come on. Yeah, I didn't like that. And then Crystal was joining in too. I'm kind of side-eyeing her because that was very mean girl of her to join in. Ooh, they dragging Sutton right now. All three of them. So now Crystal is Team Erika all of a sudden? All of a sudden. I still think Sutton is justified worrying about her reputation. I mean, if Kathy Hilton isn't worried, that's fine. If Crystal isn't worried, that's fine. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. By the way, this is probably going to be a long episode, so I hope y'all comfortable. So next scene we're with Kyle and Mauricio, and I'm guessing this is the scene where they're celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary. Ooh, my button's on the fast forward. Y'all remember when Mauricio was the sexiest house husband amongst all the franchises? Now he just he kind of like a zaddy, but I don't see it anymore. I was always Team Apollo anyway. I swear every single scene people are bringing up Erika's mess. Like they're on their date right now and they're discussing Erika. I wonder how Erika feels about this. Okay, so after that best fiend scene, it's the next day and we see all the ladies getting ready for Kathy Hilton's dinner. Random, but it's so funny how Kyle calls Kathy's house. Someone answered, Hilton residence, who may I ask is speaking? Damn, she is rich. They still got butlers answering their phones. So we're at Garcelle's residence and she's getting ready. Okay, with the Chinese bangs and the leopard. I love what she's wearing. She's talking to Sutton on FaceTime. Sutton is like, hopefully Garcelle has her back at this dinner because it looks like Sutton is prepared to let Erika know what time it is. All right, so next scene, we are at Kathy Hilton's fortress, and inside it looks so elegant and regal. That table is flawless. Kathy needs her own show because I can listen to her talk for a very long time. So she just says she don't like when people come 5-10 minutes early because that's time for her to make sure everything is right. First up is Lisa Rinna, and y'all, I gotta judge the looks. Lisa, this oversized suit and this hair that looks like a mullet? No, this is a chop. I really hate this wig. Oh my God. Next up is Dorit. She's wearing this black and gold number. It's alright. I hate her hair though. Kyle comes in looking as basic as always. I don't even know why I think she's gonna kill it on the fashion. And here Miss Erika Jane comes in with this signature Swiss cheese blouse she has on with the black gown underneath. Erika's hair and makeup is flawless and on point. So I don't understand, again, how she didn't have any waterproof mascara that time she was talking to Kyle. Crystal comes in and she's finally adapted to the mean girl. She's trying to get into that mean girl clique. She's wearing a sexy little black dress with the cleavage showing. Something's different about her makeup and hair and everything. She's trying to take Teddy place. Sutton arrives and she's wearing this majestic orange coat. Looks great on her. I'm surprised. 2 episodes in a row where I liked what Sutton was wearing. What is going on? Last but not least, we have Garcelle in leopard from head to toe. She's giving Nicki Minaj tea right now. I also forgot to mention how Erika looked at Sutton when she walked in, just darted her eyes at her. Kind of like, however, when Giselle sees Karen. Kathy Hilton so far is stunting on these bitches. Like, this is some wealth right here. White gloves, silver platter service. Oh my God. So the ladies all sit at this beautiful dinner table and they show us how much those Baccarat candlestick holders are. It's $950. There's about 6 or 7 of them at the table. Now, Kathy Hilton, I'm calling shade on this. You did all the seating placements at the table and you put Sutton next to Erika. So even before dinner is served and Erika sits down next to Sutton, Sutton tells her, oh, you know, I just want to talk to you, clear the air about what happened at Dorit's place, at Kyle's place. And Erika is not having it. She's like, what are you trying to do? I don't need to clear the air with you. You've already made your position where you stand. Damn. Kyle is me at the table. She is drinking her drink and fully listening to this conversation. Erika says she does not want to talk to Sutton because she has enough problems. Sutton looks a little flabbergasted. She was completely shut down by Erika. I think Sutton was coming correctly to her, but Erika didn't want to hear. She already made her mind. All the ladies are just wondering what just happened. And Sutton is telling them, well, I just tried to chit chat with her and let her know what transpired and what I thought. Since no one else at this table is going to do it. Oh! I love that Sutton is unfazed by Erika, because if this was Teddy or Eileen, they probably would have had a nervous breakdown at the table. Ooh, we have 17 minutes left. I feel like that was just a little appetizer. I can't wait. Dinner's starting and it's a 4-course meal. They're starting out with vodka and caviar. So as they're starting dinner, Dorit addresses Garcelle about their last conversation. And it looks like she's kind of ready to like maybe apologize, or she was just letting her know that she's sticking up for herself. Kathy Hilton interrupts her and says, you know what, for now, let's just have a good dinner. Cause, you know, when we eat, we're gonna enjoy everything. She just shut Dorit down like she's just one of her daughters. Someone please take that fucking bell from Lisa Rinna. If she rings it one more time. Lisa ain't shit. She is not shit. She used that bell and says, if you have anything to work out or deal with, you ring the bell. And she immediately hands it to Sutton. Oh my God. Give Lisa producer credit. Oh, it is going left already. So Sutton is just saying like, oh, well, Erika didn't want me to speak. And then Erika was like, no, I just said whatever you say about me don't matter. So the other women are trying to talk and Erika's trying to talk. Sutton says she has the bell. Erika's like, I don't give a fuck what you have. It's getting a little spicy. Sutton's like, you need to stop speaking to me like this. And then Erika starts doing with the fingers. Like, Erika's trying to do her best to intimidate Sutton, and it's not working. I love how Erika and Sutton are just going at it, and then the producers just show us the course that's coming out. But the second course is rack of lamb with roasted vegetables. For some reason, production wanted us to know that. The poor waiter, he can't even serve Sutton or Erika because they both going at it. I am so glad Sutton is speaking up for herself. You go, Sutton! I am Team Sutton right now. Erika tells Sutton, whatever's going on in my life does not affect you. Well, we'll see how much weight that holds when one of the cast members are called to the stand. Wow, Dorit interrupts and disagrees with Erika? I might have to jump out this window. Oh my God. Finally, someone speaks up besides Sutton. She says, actually, it does affect everyone because when she's mentioned in the article, the show is. You see this, Dorit? This was the shred of respect I had left for you, and now I'm gonna keep it. Like, what is wrong with just holding friends accountable? She's just mad at Sutton because she has doubts of what she's saying. And I'm waiting for Garcelle to say something. So Erika says there's going to be a day when all this is behind her, and she's going to remember who was with her and who was against her. Garcelle finally speaks, and she says simply to Erika, isn't it just human nature to go, well, how does this affect me? And Erika's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, what the fuck it's not. And then she starts crying. Well, at least it's waterproof mascara this time. That camera zoomed in on those tears. Just notice the ones right now, y'all, who are mute at the table. Lisa Rinna and Kyle. Oh my goodness. So Garcelle reaches for her face. Erika jerks back. I am uncomfortable now. The way this bitch just jerked from Garcelle like she got COVID bothered me. So now because Garcelle ain't kissing your fucking ass, you're gonna tell her to let go of you? Girl, fuck you. Fuck you and your husband. Erika don't give a fuck about the victims at all. She is not. She's worried about her ass. So the ladies in the confessionals are talking about what about the victims. Erika don't give a fuck about the victims. Her about to be broke ass cares about her. Ooh, the way she jerked from Garcelle just made me hot just now. We got 10 minutes left too. Now she says all of them are torturing her about this? Girl, what about the victims and the orphans that Tom torturing now by not giving them money? Look at me, Dorit. Look at me. Girl, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at a liar. So Dorit tells Erika it's breaking her heart seeing her like this. And Erika's like, then why are you still talking? Damn. Garcelle's like, let's just drop it. Let's just drop it. Dorit just keeps talking. Oh, and now she's blaming everyone at the table. Why are you all doing this to me? Why did your old decrepit husband do what he did to all the victims? She is more mad at these women than she is at her own husband. Oh, Lisa Rinna, shut the fuck up. Put yourselves in this position. Shut up. Oh, Erika's about to snap. Now Erika's trying to say they don't have compassion and empathy for her. For her. I'm done. I'm done. So now Kyle speaks up and she wants Erika to have a conversation with Sutton because she wants to know what's being said when she's not there. And now she throws Sutton under the bus, her good friend for Erika of all people, and trying to say Sutton's not being honest. Really, Kyle? Are y'all watching the same thing I'm watching? How dare Kyle says Sutton is putting them in a bad position? This is so tense right now. So now Sutton is telling Erika about the question she asked her. And I'm thinking Kyle wants Sutton to say that she thinks Erika's a liar. That's what she wants Sutton to say. Kyle just literally pushed Sutton in front of a bus just now. She just said, I want you to tell her what you told me and what you think that she's a liar. Oh my God, Kyle ain't shit. I think Sutton could have honestly gotten to the point faster. Kyle and Rinna definitely just tag team Sutton right now. They just unloaded all the weight of doubt on Erika solely on Sutton, which isn't fair. But I wish Garcelle would at least have her back. I knew as soon as I saw that scene between Sutton and Kyle that Kyle was going to be a snake later. Sutton then tells Erika that, yeah, she thought she lied about the story, which she did at first lie about it. Erika's voice is getting louder right now, and her temper is up. Well, now Sutton is getting all of Erika's wrath right now for calling her a liar. And unfortunately, they're sitting right next to each other. Woo, Erika is letting Sutton have it. Look at me. I will go all fucking day with you. She know who to do that to. Sutton is like, don't talk to me like that. And Erika's like, or what? Or what? That's right, shut the fuck up. All the other ladies, mouths drop at the table. The credits are rolling too. Sutton look like a deer in headlights right now. And of course, we are left with a to be continued. Whew, Lord. That was a tense ass episode. I enjoyed that. I really wish Sutton would speak up for herself in that moment, but I think it's just her alone. Like, no one has Sutton's back at that table, even Garcelle. Like, Garcelle looked like she don't want Erika's smoke. Maybe because Garcelle's like, if this bitch talked to me wrong, I'ma knock her out. And maybe that's her reason. But yeah, Kyle ain't shit. She really ain't shit. Lisa Rinna ain't shit. I'm looking at Crystal side-eye right now. Poor Kathy Hilton, this dinner is ruined. This was a good-ass episode. Damn. Like, what do y'all think of Erika's behavior? Like, I think she really overreacted, and she should save this smoke all that smoke for Tom. Beverly Hills is killing it. Anyway, I got a pack. So like, comment, and subscribe. And I guess I'll see y'all later for Potomac. All right, bye.